Hey everyone, welcome back. We're playing some Swain Caitlyn Control today. Always a fan of the Noxus PNZ types, and I saw Trickster Sari upload a video with a very similar deck list. I only changed 2 cards, and we'll get into why in a second. But one of the interesting new ways to play this deck is with 3 copies of Advanced Intel after the buffs. Plant 2 Flashbomb traps. It's like an extra mana, but you also get to draw 1. And I think this is really nice. It's kind of like a PNZ version of Pale Cascade or Pokestick, where the effect is small, but the effect that it cycles itself is also just a huge upside. So I'm a really big fan of this. I'm curious to see how this plays out. Since it's so cheap, it's nice to get extra flash bumps in your deck, and at burst speed as well. So this will level your Caitlyn, it'll level your Swain a lot faster, which is really interesting that they really work together with the flash bumps to get both your champs leveled up. 2 copies of Disintegrate, of course, and 3 Flashbomb Peddler is another recent card that has felt pretty good in the control decks I've played. I've been a fan of it. It's not like game breaking, it takes a little time to really roast your opponents, but it feels pretty good. This list runs 3 copies of Acorn. I was a little surprised to see this, but we do run cards like Formula, so just getting that nice and cheap feels good. But otherwise, I don't know if it's really worth having Acorn in your deck. It's like fine to get some mana efficiency, right? Like if you happen to reduce your Piltover Peacemaker by a mana, it'll feel nice. But I'm curious if that's like the direction we want to go. So I'm interested to see how that plays out. 2 Pirouettes is another card that I haven't really had much experience with in Noxus control decks, but the fact that it stuns an enemy, and if Swain's leveled on the board, you can shoot the Nexus with the 1 damage to get another stun. That's pretty good. Or just set up a Disintegrate. 2 Sting Officer, another way to push some elusive damage, as well as get flash bombs in the enemy deck. Now here's where I kind of made a little personal choice. There were 3 copies of Augmented Clockling and 3 copies of High Note. I cut one of each to put in the 2 copies of Piltover Peacemaker. It's pretty much just a pet card. I just like the card. It's fun. The artwork's fun. It goes well with Caitlyn, helps level her up. So maybe that's silly because it's not like a fantastic card, but I enjoy the card. We're going to see how it goes. I think this deck should be interesting, especially in the current meta. Lots and lots of Tristana and those like Bandle Swarm decks. So we should be able to like hopefully beat those pretty easily. I've seen some interesting versions actually of that deck. I saw Bash Attack playing a Tristana Gnar deck that I thought looked really cool. So I might try that sometime soon, but since I just uploaded that video yesterday, I don't want to bore you guys with like another deck upload of the same thing. But at least in my free time tonight after the stream, I'll probably be playing some Tristana Gnar. Why do we have Stylish Shot in our deck? I didn't even realize that. Interesting. Oh, it's a 1-of. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. I like that as a 1-of. I was curious, like, are we running multiples of these? Okay. Well, this is a little pricey of an opener. I think I'll just keep the Pirouette because it can like ping a Teemo on turn 2. Sting Officer. Not a huge fan in this matchup. The Flash Bombs would be really nice if it sticks, but it gets hit by Pytos if they run it. Although I don't actually know if the Tristana decks run that. I think I'm just more interested in getting Peddler out. Okay, let's see here. I don't think they play the Pytos card. Do they play like any removal? I don't think so. Not very much, at least. Yeah, they play like Brothers Bond and Might and stuff. So maybe it was fine to go with the Sting Officer. Now if they open attack, they get an Owlcat. I think that's fine. Our Flash Bombs are pretty good at hitting the... Oh, that's also nice. Okay, so if they open, I'll probably just go Mystic Shot Sting Officer. If they develop, what should I do? Maybe that's just actually the best play here. Maybe I don't want to use a Pirouette here, I don't think. Yeah, I think I'll just shoot that. Because while our Flash Bombs might be decent at hitting the Owlcats, there's no reason to give it to them for free. I think I'd rather just get to the unit while I can. Whoa. Well, we don't have any easy removal for Tristana, but I feel like that's a little aggressive. We should be able to get a decent attack here. They're running the Demacia version. I didn't think about that. Do they run single combat for that or Judgment? That'd be kind of funny. Oh, is it? It's like the 4 Demacia version, like with the Vanguard Sergeant. Is that what it's for? What? Why do these only cost them 2 mana? Oh, if you have it just done it, or if you've played cards. Oopsies. Okay, I see, I see. Don't mind me. It feels so weird not having to worry about Sharp Sight in this matchup against the Demacia deck. It's like some part of my heart is missing of like, I don't have to worry about this? What do you mean? It's like, I always have to worry about Sharp Sight when I'm playing Elusives. I think our opponent should just attack. They're dealing like 6 on the ground plus 2 impact. That's a good chunk of damage. I'm pretty happy to use a pirouette here if we get a chance. Okay. Well, I'll probably just stun the combat cook here and damage Tristana. Especially since we can't chip block this. Yeah, this feels a little awkward. I feel like this matchup should be fantastic for us. We haven't hit really our great removal. We hit 1 Mystic Shot, correct? I could throw away Acorn. I think that's fine. I don't think Acorn's going to do much for us here, right? We don't have any good spells in hand to discount. So I'll throw him away. Now they don't really have any good attacks. Like, they could attack with their... What happened here? Oh my gosh. I don't know what I was... I literally... That entire time, I only just noticed that Combat Cook was the one I didn't stun. Wow, I messed that up. So we're taking a butt ton of damage that we didn't have to take. Don't mind me. Gosh, I literally didn't even notice I did that. Oh well, I think we can still come back, but that's a little unfortunate. If only we still ran Ravenous Flock, right? Wow, I think that would have been so much better for us if we swapped that around. Vision. You know, I've been watching some Aurelion Sol gameplay over the past few days, and his voice lines are insanely cool. I think we lost, honestly. We didn't really hit any cards. We have like double Flashbomb Peddler, Swain, Acorn, double Pirouette. Like, we just didn't have anything to actually kill their units. Which, our deck is obviously, like, laced with stuff that kills stuff. So I think we kind of just had an awkward draw here. And we don't have any Disintegrates. That's so greedy. I feel like they're already doing pretty well here. Well, we can't even, like, stun them here. I think we're kind of just dead. That's so unfortunate. I feel like this should be a good matchup. Obviously, it was just 1 game, but I feel like we kind of got blown out here. Yeah, I'll skip this one up. Good game. I don't know. I want to play that one again for sure.
A minor setback.
Like, let me see here. We have 5 of the 2 damage effects. I don't know about the Stylish Shot. I feel like this is awkward. I feel like I'd rather an Aftershock. But it's fine. It helps with Swain, I suppose. Interesting. We'll run it back. We didn't hit Broadmain or anything either. Like, Broadmain Caustic Rift, right, is like such a backbreaking combo for our opponent in that matchup. So I think we're fine. I would like to try it again. It's so popular, there's a good chance we'll run into it, though. Pantheon Kaisa. Not a deck I've seen very often over the past year or so. I like this hand. I think I'll keep these 3. And maybe I should pitch Peacemaker. I don't know if it's a keep. It's not our best removal. Like, if we go like this. We can turn 2, play Sting Officer. Turn 3, play Caitlyn. We'll have 1 excess mana. So maybe I'll look for some more efficient removal in case I don't want to play Caitlyn on turn 3. Or just a second Caitlyn is also very nice. Yeah, like this Mystic Shot's nice. I don't have to play Caitlyn on turn 3 now. Although obviously I think it'd be nice to get her on board because her time of like how long she'll be able to attack and hit the board is very limited in this matchup since they're just going to get so big. And so if we can set up an open attack on turn 4 before they get a big unit on board, that's probably our best chance to get her on the field. Yeah, like I don't even know if I want to run her into it now, right? Like I'll get her on board so we can use her as her second spell as... They're also running Shurima. So they could have Quicksand. We could just double Mystic. Which I think might be worth it. Because I don't know if they have a 1-mana way to protect this. Like they might have Momentous Choice, but they haven't equipped anything yet this turn. So I think I just want to kill this right now. Maybe I'm misunderstanding that, but I think this unit is just going to get too big for us to kill unless we find more Disintegrates and Broadmains. And like if they start equipping it and it just gets really big and out of control, if we can't find those solid removal spells, it'll be kind of difficult. So now at least we get a chance to get Caitlyn again. Disintegrate, nice. That's pretty good. Cost of Griff Disintegrate's really good here. And this elusive might be a problem too. Like if they have Quicksand, it might be a problem. I'll run into this. Will I? I don't have any mana. I'll wait. There's no reason to throw Caitlyn away. They almost certainly have a pump spell there, like a Pale Cascade. Or a Quicksand under Caitlyn or something. I would like to draw soon. Well, now I'm not going to. Now I'm just going to kill Kaisa. Sure. They might have a spell shield, which would be backbreaking, throwing away 2 of our spells. At least the 2 damage would go onto Kaisa. The Leviathan's pretty good in this matchup. It's just a big body that also draws us Swain. Because I imagine this matchup is very, very resource intensive for us, right? Again, I don't want to run into Pale Cascade. I'd rather go into the attack. So at least it forces them to use the Pale Cascade. Like, they might just take the trade for free. But at least next turn if we attack, then they'll use the Pale Cascade. They won't have played a card yet. That's nice. I know we could develop Acorn here, but I might just play Formula this turn anyways. And I don't want them to develop a bigger unit that could block Caitlyn.
Stand with me.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot about that. It's a new one. Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I'll try to keep her alive. We have Leviathan Swain coming, so she's not going to be the biggest threat for our opponent. Okay. Sure. No way. Please another chap? No way! Oh my gosh. That's like brutal. Holy smokes. I feel bad for our opponent on that one. Like, what the hell are you supposed to do about that? Double Pale Cascade and a double Flashbomb traps. Oh my gosh. They just spent 4 mana. Plus the, wow, Caitlyn's really leveling fast here, isn't she? The 4 mana from Pale Cascade, plus 3 for Hush, so 7, 8 mana last turn to protect that one unit, and they got roasted by the Tailstones. That kind of stinks. Maybe I'd just play Flashbomb Peddler Swain, right, instead of Leviathan. Challenger's annoying here. They can kill Caitlyn. Challenger quick attack would be brutal. Oh no, because they have spell shields, so we can't use Cost of Griff to pop the barrier. Rats. Okay. Well, they have no mana. But they're almost certainly going to take this attack, right? Yeah.
Time to move on.
Okay. Interesting. This might be pretty tough for us here. If they have another Hush or Quicksand, I'm looking a little spooked. This Pantheon's a problem. As long as they don't kill Swain, right? But I think we have to take the attack. We have to finish out this game soon. Our Pantheon's just gonna kill us.
Remember this.
I don't know why I thought he was going to attack the Pantheon there. That was a little bit of an oopsies.
What's this? A new flock.
Alright, we can still hit Disintegrate off the top. That wouldn't do it though, because he's still a spell shield.
There is no
We have a Flock. I forgot about that. That doesn't do much though. So we can go Flock, Riff. Okay. I guess. No, Flock won't do it if they have any other way to target Swain. Double Flock. Okay. Interesting. I think we just lose though, right? Spell shield, pop, and they have any way to target him. We win. We lose. I think nab it. Man, I hate throwing away games like that. We were so far ahead. Where did it all go wrong? Was it literally just like Pantheon keyword soup stuff? I don't feel like it was. What did I do?
is not the end.
I should have developed Leviathan instead of Swain. Does that change anything? I don't know. I'm not sure what I did there, but I feel like I threw it. Yeah, I don't know. I hate that feeling. Like I'm not entirely sure what I did wrong. The attack with Swain I don't think mattered. It was stupid, but like I don't think that was what cost him the game because he's gonna end up dying anyways, right? Like. Interesting. That's another one where I feel like that should be a good matchup for us, but... Ooh, Set Karma. Alright, Acorn turn 1 seems fine. And the removal spells look kind of pathetic. So I'll probably just keep these two. Get some Flashbombs in the deck. I don't even think I want Sting Officer. I don't know if the traps are all that important. I'd rather look for a Caitlyn. Because I don't want to go Acorn Sting Officer and then get hit by Caustic Riff. Alright, I'm pretty happy with this. And we finally get Broadmain. Third game and we finally get Broadmain. I don't know if our deck races fast enough.
Miss? Not by a long shot. Carry on.
What are we looking for in order to finish this game off?
Stepping into the ring.
Caitlyn's nice. But I'm thinking we want Swain Leviathan combo, right? I'm just gonna try to be mana efficient here and get our double 2-drops on the battlefield. And like if they try to spend mana on these things, yeah, like they just use an aftershock on this rather than Caitlyn. That's nice. I could have used the high note there, but it doesn't kill us. Like I guess with the Flashbombs in the deck, maybe it would have been worth it. But they have Clock Wings of their own, right? Ooh, that's really bad into Caustic Riff. I think I'll pass for now.
News from the Undercity shift, Detective Zane?
It's all in the report.
Yeah, that's why I cut that.
Should pay off nicely.
What'd they play last turn? Okay, because Caustic Riff is activated by any 2 cards, so they can still play Caustic Riff if they have it.
This
Mystic. Okay. Unfortunately, still no spells. This is why Acorn feels kind of clunky in the deck. Like, getting those our like Mystic shots down to like 2 mana, or from 2 mana down to 1 mana feels fine. But we only have 3 copies of Formula in our deck. Like, it seems kind of useless. Again, I don't know if I want to use Broadmean here. I mean, maybe I do. It'll open up our lane for Caitlyn to attack next turn.
Truths are noble intentions.
Well, now we're re-spooked up. They have 7 mana, and I think we just need to find ways to kill their champions once they play them. Which, again, this matchup feels kind of bad. They just stall out the game long enough, and we don't deal enough damage that they're just going to play the champions and level up eventually, right? I think I just let this go. This can only block Caitlyn, and if they block Caitlyn, that's fine for us.
You could use a drink.
I could be putting these guys out, but again, I feel like we lose so hard to Costa Griff. Like, it'd be like a 4 for 1, or like I guess it's like a 3 for 1, and that doesn't feel very good. Yeah, I'll develop them now though, but like we just don't have any other option.
Notify patrol.
But this definitely feels bad. We just definitely don't have the damage to close out this game fast enough.
Prepare the cargo!
They already used 2 tap outs. Okay. I won't attack with Caitlyn because I need to save our removal for their champions. Yeah, that's exactly what I was scared of. I mean, I guess they just do it though, but like obviously it's hard to tell when they'll draw it. Brutal. We still have Leviathan on board and we have Swain coming. They're down to 2 cards in hand, but if they hit Karma, we're kind of in trouble.
Lock in the skies!
Our stuff's top notch.
What was Karma's nerf? Oh, was it a health point? I think it was a health point, right? I think I block. I don't even give them the chance. Like if I... Because I already used 2 Aftershock, but I don't think I should even give them the chance to go into double Mystic Shot range, right? Like force them to have a recall or else we stun lock them soon.
By my hand.
By my hand. I don't know why I think his voice line's so funny. Okay, this is going to deal 1 to the enemy nexus twice. Okay, never mind. We just lose.
Something for your nerves, boss.
Cool.
Wouldn't want to miss a second of the action.
I don't know if we can come back from that. If we hit 2 flashbombs off the top, Swain will level. Hey, Vistivith, what's up? Ah. Okay, this matchup just feels sad. Yeah.
They call this getting your bell.
I always say, I don't even know if I ever say feels bad. I always say feels sad. I don't know why. Okay. Looking a little tough. Ah. We can't even level him. Alright. Good game. Man, brutal losses. Okay. I am not impressed with this deck. We're going to look at some different deck lists. Like, let's look at Annie Swain. There's Conservatory. You could run Scorch Earth. Hmm. Because I know there's literally not even enough data on a... Or I guess I could try this one. 1 second. I'm not sure. I'm really not convinced that Acorn's the play here. He felt really bad. He's like a nice card, but dang, he's like so slow and didn't really hit any good spells so far for us. Like, I think I'd rather run a third Broadmane, honestly. I feel like he's such an important card in the deck that we should always be running 3 of him. Alright, we got Annie Caitlyn. Running Tellstones. I think that might be interesting. And Drum Solo and Conservatory. So what if we put in... Yeah, I think I'll put in 1 Tellstones here. And 1 Conservatory. I just feel like that's so much better than 2 Acorns. I wasn't impressed. If we ran more high-level cards, things like... If we did run Drum Solo as well as Formula, so we would have, like, you know, upwards of, like, 5 of those draw spells. Yeah, the patch came out 2 days ago, I believe. Or was it just yesterday? No, I think, yeah, it was 2 days ago. Okay, Diana Rolling Soul. This is the deck I'm probably going to do tomorrow. I'm really impressed with how fun these deck lists look. And I saw Sir Tournament upload, like, a dragon one. That's nice, I guess. Alright, I'll keep this. Disintegrate also seems actually kind of good in this matchup. There we have, like, big units. Double Disintegrate. Okay. So we're looking to play the slow game here. I don't care about this thing. It can get some damage in. I've been really impressed with the patch notes. It's felt really fun. There are a lot of cool decks going around. And all the decks got nerfed before are still reasonable. None of them are overpowered anymore. But like, they're all still playable if you really want. So I think that's fun. Because some of those decks, like Ash LeBlanc, I love Ash LeBlanc. And so it's nice to see like some of them still playable, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't kill the decks, but like Samir Fizz and stuff doesn't feel like oppressively obnoxious everywhere, you know? I think it's nice to get this on board. I don't know if they'll have an easy way to kill it. And then we have a draw spell next turn plus removal. Can't abuse Daybreak anymore, and I feel sorry for Gem Solo. Yeah, I like the Daybreak package. I'm really looking for like a Leona, like Targon mid-range deck rather than like the Leona Samira. I always loved like the Leona mid-range decks. I think we can start with this go. I don't particularly care about shooting these right now. We'll just save our mana. Make sure we can play Formula.
It's our time.
I'm not even sure if I like care at all about this damage. They're like a go big deck, right? They can kind of like crazy kill us with 1 big turn with big stuff. So I'm just gonna let this go. Make them do stuff so we can use our removal on actually important things. I always hated them, so I played them.
Temperamental as moonlight.
Moondreamer. Like that one I'll kill. Right? Should I kill it?
Constellations are stories.
Same thing as Achex Kane. I actually enjoyed Achex Kane. I didn't really hate playing against that, but I did hate playing against Achex Quinn Vayne when that thing was popular. Like when Vayne was first out. Blech. I think I'll kill this. Oops, I don't have enough mana. Okay then, I'll kill it. I played that too, yeah. Now I enjoy Achex Quinn Vayne. I played that one a decent amount. But yeah, there were definitely some of those decks when it was like super good. I was just so sick of it. Like once they're tuned down a little bit, I'm like, oh yeah, look at this. I'm so cool and like off meta. Okay, they burnt their turn too, which I think is fine for us. Cool. Okay. I think I'll just do this. Maybe I shouldn't. How do I do this? I could go Broadming to ping spell shield. I think we might take a pretty decent hit here. I'm not going to burn 3 spells in this thing.
We are all seeking an end to war, friends.
Lunari, rise.
What do you say?
I'll pass because we might hit a Flashbomb. That way we don't have to use 2 spells. I don't know. I don't really want to burn spell here because we can't follow up with Disintegrate. I'll just let this go. Hopefully next time we hit a Flash Bomb and we can follow up with Disintegrate. If not, we can use just the 2 spell thing. Perfect. Okay. So I'll start with the Peacemaker. And then play Leviathan. Well, I don't even know what the most popular deck is at the moment. It's probably... I've seen a lot of the Tristana. That's the one I've personally run into the most. Deep? Okay. Hold on a second. Yeah, I have not seen Deep very much. 5.4% play rate? Interesting. I guess that's true. Deep was really good before the patch too. Sundusk has a 43% win rate. Poor guy. Deep's doing really well. Malphite is doing pretty well. I might try that one soon. Apetrox Quinn Vane, 57% win rate. I think I'll just take... what am I scared of? I'm just gonna slam Leviathan. I'm gonna play in this turn anyways. I might as well try to push the extra 5 damage. I play all the decks that I think are annoying. See, I don't know. For some reason, I'm kind of the opposite. Like, I didn't play a single game of Fizz-Samira after, like, day 1 of the patch. Which is weird, because I don't care about being a meta slave. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a particular fan. Because, like, I just get so sick of the deck. I'm just annoyed of it. I don't care about, like, playing the popular decks. It's more I'm just, like, so sick of the deck that I'm like, I don't want to play it, too. Yeah, we kind of have to kill this. I guess I have to save the deck just in case they have a spell shield thing that we can't break through. So we don't, you know, die. But we should be good here. Okay, we'll let this go. I don't think they have a board wipe for 8 mana, or 9 mana, right? Isn't it a little bit more expensive than that, I hope? I'll commit to the board here a little bit. Like the Celestial board wipe or something. I think we can get pretty aggressive here. Now I have to decide Tibalt or Swain. Swain's really tempting. Especially if we had a Flash Bomb. Maybe it's just Swain or Tibalt though. Like, do we care about the stuns? I don't think so. I think we more care about just the straight up damage here. Sorry about the typing noises. 1 second. I have some job stuff going on I have to reply to. Okay. Cool. I missed these Invoke decks though, man. Like when I first got into Legends of Runeterra, Bruised by God would always play a ton of like the giant, huge like Leona Aurelion Soul decks with like the average mana cost of like 8, you know? I don't know if I want to put this guy into a 1 damage range. I think he's just pretty important. I'm not going to risk him getting hit by like a Pale Cascade here. And I won't have to use like 2 spells to save him. Every patch I have a few decks that I like, even if they're not meta, but mostly I'm still a meta slave. Yeah. I think there's so much, like too much angst about playing the meta decks. Like people are like, oh, ew, you play meta decks? I'm like, yeah, they're like good decks. Like, who cares? You know, like for me, it's mostly like, especially like, if I enjoy the deck, like I absolutely don't care if it's the most popular one. And I do struggle with like Fizz Samira and stuff. I just was not interested in playing that deck. But I think I'm okay with burning this mana. These units aren't important enough for me to waste my resources. Like, they're not winning the game, right? If I just don't really enjoy the deck, I won't really care about putting time into it. But especially like when I'm trying to play in tournaments and stuff, I'll try to at least be practiced on all the decks that are popular. So I at least understand the matchup from the other side.
What wondrous discoveries await below?
Empire above all.
The few for the many.
It won't be much longer till these peasants fall in line.
Caustic Griff's looking pretty okay here. That'll kill 2 units. And I don't think we're going to need much more like board clear for the rest of the game. Like, it's mostly going to be single target from when they play like a big Celestial. Especially if we get 2 Oncologists and the Cosmic Youngling here. Or like if they play an Otterpuss, so we'll see. Ooh, cool card. I love playing decks that I think are annoying to me. Yeah, it's funny because like in Magic the Gathering, Grixis at the moment is really popular, and I'm getting kind of sick of it. I didn't really mind for a while, but now I'm getting kind of sick against playing the super stock version of it online. But in paper, oh, I forgot this does 2 damage now. How crazy is that? Literally just a 4 for 1. Not bad. But in paper, I play a lot with my dad, and so I'm like, yeah, you're playing Grixis tonight, but this time it's fun because like I'll switch up like 20%, 30% of the deck with like fun new cards. But that's like my problem. I enjoy playing pet cards too much sometimes in card games. I think we can just one-shot them here.
Softly.
I don't know if they have many responses. Maybe they have like the Celestial Wonder. Okay, good game. What commander do I run? I don't play commander actually. I'm a standard fool.
Conflicts and only one way.
Standard is pretty much the only format I play. I play I guess you could call it like Pioneer Light with my dad because I've been playing since like seriously at least since around Kaldheim came out. Kaldheim and Strixhaven and Zendikar Rising. So I have a lot of decks that were standard at that time that I quote unquote call Pioneer with my dad because, you know, they're not technically standard anymore, even though they're not really like modern or Pioneer or anything. But yeah, pretty much just a standard player. Okay, interesting matchup. I'm a big fan of these two. I kind of want to test Advanced Intel in this matchup, plus Flashbomb Peddler, but we don't have like any board presence. So hopefully we'll just like cycle and draw into our Mystic Shots and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. For some reason, I kind of like the metagaming and the, I guess, more competitive feel in Standard. I don't really have much experience in. I'll pass and save this spell mana. Commander feels more like a, at least to me, right? Like a casual kind of like party format, if that makes sense. Like you do it with like 4 people. I kind of like just like, it feels less intense to me, although it's more just like a personal bias of someone who hasn't played much Commander. But I do have one of like the pre-con decks, and it's a cool format. But it's just like if I'm spending most of my time and money on one format, I enjoy the feel of Standard the most. Kind of like in Legends of Runeterra, I love the high-level competitive play. I'm not really one for playing like the crazy meme decks. I don't know what it is, because it's like I don't have anything against it either. But it's, you know, if I had to choose one that I'm gonna spend most of my time in, I probably have to kill one of these things. I get that, like Commander, because it's just for fun. Yeah. I guess I'm pretty happy to go Peacemaker Conservatory this time. Hopefully we'll get some flash bombs that'll hit this thing. We can... Oh, wasn't expecting that. Well, that's nice. This is easy to kill at least. I'm a little worried about Snapjaw Swarm. So I think I might play Sting Officer, because both of our units will trade with a Snapshot Swarm if necessary, and it'll at least leave off mana to get some extra Flashbomb traps in the deck. Blech. Alright, we need to find some removal soon. Okay, Broadwing plus Costa is pretty nasty. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. I come from Magic and... Yeah, Magic and Runeterra, pretty much the only two card games I've ever played seriously. I dabbled in Hearthstone at like the lowest rank back in 2017 or so. I played like a few games with my one friend from school, but that was about it. Okay. This is a lot of damage. I think I might play Augmented Clockwing here. Just to kill this thing. Find a card that's good with Broadmane soon. Because Broadmane can shoot Pike. Like another Caustic Griff, is that any good? I feel pretty good about double Caustic Griff with Broadmane on board. And I've dabbled in Pokemon a little bit. And I have a whole bunch of other paper card games that like no one plays. Because I never go to like game stores, or like I never like reach out to find like local card game community player type stuff. So I have a whole bunch of card games. Like I don't know if you'll recognize like Ashes, Rises of the Phoenix, or Ashes Reborn, something like that. Ashes Reborn. Star Wars Destiny. I have a ton of cards for Star Wars Destiny. Although like again, I've only played like 2 or 3 games a year. I have Flesh and Blood cards, but again, I've never ever played with anybody, except for like 2 or 3 of the starter games with my dad. Oh, Legend of the Five Rings, another one. You've played Hearthstone since 2014? Nice, that's cool. Yeah, I got into Magic about 2016, but it was probably until like 2019 when I actually like really consistently became like my biggest hobby. No, how is that possible? Where's the legend rule from Magic, huh? I don't like Lurk. This is a hard deck for me to beat sometimes. It's doing pretty well, though. If they miss Lurk, we actually are in this. I came to Lore when after it came out. I played Lore. Oh, jeepers, we're so dead, aren't we? I don't think there's any way we can get out of this. Ruination off the top. I dabbled in F&B once. Oh, okay. Yu-Gi-Oh was my first card game and my longest. Below was the one I enjoyed the most. Yeah, it's tough for me. There are a lot of things I like about Magic, but I think if I had to choose, I'd probably pick Runeterra. I do think I like the actual gameplay more from Runeterra. But there are a few things I enjoy about Magic. Like, it's mostly probably sentimental. I like the story and some of the artwork and stuff. And it's like something I can do with my dad, like we play all the time. But yeah, I definitely play a lot more Runeterra. Well, we got roasted this game. I don't know if I've seen that Pike level up before. Lurk moment. I don't know what it is about Lurk. I don't really enjoy playing against it all that much. Even though in general I do love playing control decks against aggro decks. Like it's a very like fun race against time almost, and like you have to manage your resources very precisely. But Lurk doesn't do it for me. Like this on the other hand, I'm really excited about this matchup. I think this will be fun. We got absolutely toasted in our first game, but we changed the deck list a little since then. Okay, this looks nasty. Like I think this is just a full keep. Flashbomb Peddler's a little slow. We won't be able to play the removal on turn 2 if we play Peddler. So maybe we go turn 2 removal spell, and then turn 3 we can go double 2-drop. like Peddler plus Advanced Intel or something, if we need to.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4.
Like for now, I'll just probably shoot Teemo. Or maybe it's worth it to take one hit from Teemo, just to get our Peddler on board.
Sometimes you're the bait.
Like if we get Peddler on board here, we stop 1 damage. Because we can't kill this anyways, and we'll set it up to get hit by a 2 damage spell. If we shoot Teemo, we stop 5 puff caps and 1 damage. But is it worth it to get the extra Flashbomb and take 1 hit from Teemo? And we stop a damage here? I feel like that's tricky. I'm not sure if there's a clear answer there. I think I just want to get as much value out of this Peddler as I can. Because we also have Caitlyn and tons more. Oops. I accidentally just turned on surround sound. That freaked me out. We have so many more Flashbomb stuff in our deck that if we can really stack them up, I think we'll be doing pretty okay. Nice. Ooh, I like that.
Zahn taught me to never let my guard down.
I don't even know if I want to take this attack or just like think we're gonna kill him elsewhere. I kind of want to actually leave him back and block like a 2-3 or something. We can kill Teemo pretty easily. What are the odds we actually get this guy to another attack turn? Probably not significant. Like we might need him to actually block bigger threats. Like if they have a Tristana or something, we could use 2 spells to kill her anyways. Like I don't know if I want to trade him for Teemo. I think I'm just going to pass. I'm going to just rely on the flash bombs here. I want to try to play this turn super slow, because I'd like to play Advanced Intel. But if they play a big creature, like if they played a Tristana right, we'd have to kill her. That's pretty good. In that case, I'll probably just go Advanced Intel into a Mystic Shot on something.
Got him on the roof.
Oops. Maybe I should have just attacked with that Sting Officer last turn, since I forgot they played Pirouette. Maybe it was worth it to just get in there, trade.
Jack said there'd be contenders out here. Never know what hit 'em.
This is always tricky for me. If we kill this, they just get to re-equip it onto something bigger. If we kill Teemo, we're not saving as much damage. But we're also stopping the flash, or the puff caps. But I think at this point I'm too committed to hoping he dies to puff caps. Or to flash bombs. Just save the extra damage here. We can play Swain, they won't have a good blocker, even if they equip something. There we go.
Master, your
Now I don't have to feel bad about not playing my elusive to block Teemo. The Darkened Birdie is crafted. Oh, hello.
Tristana, and I take point. Reporting for duty.
Yeah, I see. Well, I'm taking a hard look at this pass button, and I think I might have to just press it. We have double removal. Perfect. Now we can use Flock. I'd like to use Flock here. It's just so efficient, and it does the job since they don't have any pump spells. That, like, if we can keep Swain as a blocker, maybe use him as an attacker next turn. I'd love to find Caustic Rift. But that'd be 3 mana, I think, because we didn't really do much last turn. I feel like Peddler was a bit of a greed keep. Usually mulligan against aggro swarms. Yeah, I think you're right. I think I probably should. I think I get too caught up in the reading this as kill all tiny units, you know, but that's probably not how it works. Well, this won't activate Caustic Rift anymore. So maybe I'll just pass and use a bunch of spells. That's a lot of damage, man. Thank goodness we have removal in our deck.
The darkness cometh.
We're taking a ton of impact damage though, huh?
You lack discipline.
Ooh, only 2 mana, so they could have Brothers Bond and we might actually be in trouble. No, Brothers Bond wouldn't do it, because only 1 unit is hitting, so it'd only deal 2 extra damage. Free Nora? Oh, from like the birthday login? Yeah. I like when they do stuff like that.
Empire above all.
Can we kill them next turn? I feel like we're in a bit of a pickle here. I mean, we have 9 Flashbombs in our deck. But that was mostly advanced intel. They're just, I guess, too slow, right, against the Storm decks. Interesting. That is definitely interesting. I'll be more cautious about Puffcat Peddler. Are there any matchups you'd look for Puffcat Peddler, or is he mostly just like you're fine if you draw him? Because I'm starting to think maybe I shouldn't keep him in most matchups. Oh, heck yeah. Well, that'll deal 2 damage plus 3 to the Nexus. That doesn't seem like it's very impressive. Maybe I'll just get in with Clockling too. The extra 2 damage might be important. Broadmain. Okay, I like that. We have Mystic Shot as a stun next turn if we're desperate. I look for Peddler whenever I'm into ramp, mostly Karma set. Really? Because to me that doesn't seem all that important then. Because like you're not killing off many units for it, but is that mostly to get damage onto their champions eventually, so you can finish them off with like 1 Disintegrate instead of having to use like Disintegrate plus Mystic? Oh, rats. I always never know when I to develop or not, and then we always get hit. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I guess we're kind of just dead if we don't have a way to kill
Patience.
this dude, huh?
Greatest tool.
So like, what do we even do? We have to find a second Swain off the top to deal flock damage. Go, oh, because it won't even be damaged at the time unless we hit a flash bomb. Okay, we're looking kind of trippy here. I think we're in trouble. Oh, I mean this guy. Yeah, the flash bomb peddler. Sorry. Okay, one actual way we can get around this is just shoot our own unit. Like, this is fearsome, so we block with Swain. And then this has the impact times 3, so we just block with our Clockling and Mystic Shot our own dude. Or if they, okay, I was gonna say, if they develop, we could Mystic Shot face to stun this. So we go like this, this, oh, we can't do that. This. Heck yeah, we're gaming. Okay. Misconstrues. I'm hoping we hit flash bombs soon to ping this. And we just find one more damage spell. We have 9 flashbombs in deck. Surely they'll adjust them eventually, right? We still have formula. I think we have 2 copies of formula in deck. Oh. That's not even close to counting down. Maybe I should have just killed this right away so they couldn't equip it. It'll still be damaged though, right? Awkward, okay. We're in trouble, aren't we? Well, I have to kill this. If we lose just from impact on that. I just have to hope they don't have enough units to go wide next turn. This is getting tense. We're pretty much almost certainly dead just to puff caps by our next attack turn anyway. And being able to kill our Swain felt bad. 5-turn win against off-meta deck? Nice. Oh, you're playing the Ajax deck, yeah? That's so funny. Huh.
Greater in unity.
Fair and balanced. Interesting. Where did I go wrong in this game? Alright, one more. That's the type of deck I expect to beat pretty handedly, though. And now I'm 0-2 against it. I think I'm gonna not look for Peddler as much. I'll be happy if I draw him, but not gonna keep him. I need to look for... Ooh. What do we want here? We have no interaction for Pike. Like, Pike pretty much gets to kill any of our early units whenever he wants. Oof. This end's a little slow, but let's see how it works out. I love this Ionia board. Very pretty. I love the pink colors. I know some people are into aesthetics in games, but I'm such a sucker for them. Like, I love this little Hextech Dragon thing. He's so cute. Oh yeah, just so good at this game. There's a lot of deep, interesting. Cause like I mentioned earlier, it's the most popular, but I haven't seen it yet, so I'll definitely think about that. I wonder what it's struggling against, cause this really stinks, doesn't it? We don't have anything to do here. I don't think I'm gonna play this. I mean, maybe it's fine. Just yeah, okay. Caitlyn's interesting. Do we go Caitlyn next turn or our Clockling? Clockling can't actually trade with anything like this. But both of them just get roasted by Pike Spell. Okay, I want to check the meta stats here for Maokai Nautilus. Oh, it gets blown up by Teemo Tristana. It has a 38% win rate against Teemo Tristana. 40% win rate against Fizz Samira. 35% win rate against Caitlyn Teemo. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like those like Tristana blends are pretty good against Deep. It roasts the Aurelion Soul decks. Sounds good. And it beats Karma Set, Samir Varus, and Ashe LeBlanc now. Those are like the 3 super popular decks, of course.
Autumn.
Yep. Yep. We don't have any interaction for Pike next turn either. We could hit 4, 5, 6 mana. 7. So if we hit Clockling into Mystic Shot, Disintegrate, we could do it if they give us a chance to develop. But I don't think they will. They're just doing so much damage if they open. Yep. Our hand kind of just died, didn't it? This is unfortunate. We had no interaction. Like, I might even have to take formula because we literally just don't have enough spells to get through this game. But I think High Note should be fine. We play Broadmain to help kill Pike. I'll keep this in case we run into a Snapjaw Swarm. I'm hoping to just go Disintegrate Broadmain next turn on the Pike, I think. That's also very good. Alright.
Ionia misconstrues our noble intent.
They have Red Negation in their decks. That could be pretty bad, actually. Okay. We could still shoot the other Pike and go. Caustic Grove next turn. That's the second deep game in a row when we've had to play against double Pike. Unfortunate. I don't feel like we have too much to play around though, right? Like if we ever play Broadmain, Swain, Leviathan, like it kind of just gets gunned down. This Caustic Griff's looking real nasty. Caustic Griff. Plus Disintegrate. 4 mana board wipe. And we lose if they have Snapjaw Swarm. So I'll probably just go Augmented Clockling to look for another removal spell. Because I don't want to play Swain, and if they have a Snapjaw Swarm, we have to lose Swain, I think. I'm not actually sure what their power is at the moment. I don't think Snapjaw Swarm would kill Swain, but I'm not going to risk it. I'll just try to find removal. I think I'm just going to do this now. I mean, am I playing a Peddler next turn? Maybe I am. So I'll wait. I think I might just go Swain, Peddler, and so we just get the extra Flashbomb. Excuse me. Leviathan's probably the best card we could find now. But it's just gonna die to another Pike soon. If they lurk with him. Flock is nice if we hit some Flash Bombs. The Spell Shield dude would be a little troublesome. Dang it. Okay. Well, I think we just lose now. We don't have any removal. Like, we have Disintegrate and Flock in hand, but... unfortunate. Okay. Well, that's going to be it for today. Sorry for the disappointing games. I feel like I didn't play very well, but hopefully you got an idea of what the deck's like. It's fun. But yeah, unfortunately I didn't get too many wins with it. Man, I was just like 120 LP the other day. Where did it all go? But yeah, let me know what you guys think, what you guys are playing. I probably gonna be back tomorrow with some Diana Aurelian Soul. I think sounds fun. And like I said, tonight I'm gonna try some of the Nar Tristana. I think sounds cool. Better than the Teemo version. I saw Vegetak playing that a lot. So yeah, I hope I see you guys around, and I hope you have a good one.